Hi, welcome to Local Flavor. I'm Deborah Anderson and we're here in Moreland at Ant-Based Community Kitchen. And on the agenda today is Strawberry Pretzel Jello Salad. So, I'm not a big fan of Jello, but this is the one thing that I think is really good. If you've never had it, you've got to try it. It sounds crazy. We're gonna make a crust out of pretzels on the bottom and then put a Cool Whip layer and then Jello, strawberry Jello, and real strawberries. So I'm gonna set out everything I'm gonna use so it gets to room temp. And in the meanwhile, I need to crush up some pretzels. So I'm getting about 2.5 cups of pretzels. Oh, my Ziploc bag broke. This is not my favorite thing to do, but it needs to be pretty small. And I'm gonna need a cup of butter. No, not a cup. 8 tablespoons, which is a stick of butter, a half a cup. So I have these little half sticks, so I had to put in 2, and I'm gonna have those melted. I figured I better get that going. And I also have some water boiling for my Jello. And you're not supposed to follow the directions on the box. Use 2 cups of water, 2 cups of boiling water. And then it's the big box of Jello, 6 ounce. So for the crust, it's gonna be pretzels in melted butter and about 1/4 cup of sugar. Now, here's the quandary. Should I put the sugar into the butter and try and melt it? Because I like seeing little sugar crystals, so I think I'm gonna just put them with the pretzel crumbs. And we need to push it down a little. Oh, I don't know. I feel like I should do what this says. I'll do it. Then I can just pour my pretzel crumbs and stir in there. So there's my 1/4 cup of sugar. I'll use a little bit of sugar later also. And this just has to melt. And I have turned on my oven to about 350. Once this is melted, I'll put in the pretzel crumbs, kind of toss them, and then we'll press them in the bottom of this pan. And we have to bake it at 350 for, I don't even remember how long. 10 minutes is all. Probably took longer to preheat the oven. Now, my water is boiling, so I'm gonna actually turn it off and go ahead and mix up my Jello. And then I'm not gonna do anything with the Jello until it gets to room temperature. So we're just gonna set it aside. It won't set up until you put it in the fridge. I actually measured the 2 cups before I put it in. So some might have evaporated, but I put in just a tiny bit extra for that. I do love the smell of strawberry Jello. Jello, the first time I ever made it, I messed it up so spectacularly that I actually almost never make it. Out of fear. I just got burned so bad on that peach Jello. You have to account for the peach juice. See, that was my fatal flaw. Okay, this should be done. That burner looks kind of mean. Almost all the way melted, but you were making quite a little noise, so wanted to get you off of there. Lots of pretzels. What a mess. This goes in a 9 by 13 pan. And as soon as I get this tossed in, I'm going to cook it for 10 minutes at 350. Oh, good. I like a lot of butter in it. We don't want them to get too soggy. That's why we are baking them a bit. And then we're going to put a cream cheese layer that acts kind of like a protectant or a sealant. Maybe it would work on. We'll see how it does. You're supposed to press it a little. I hope it's enough. Are you tired of waiting? We're not going to have to flap anything with it, so let's just get it kind of spread even and throw it in. Good enough. So I'm going to stick this in the oven for 10 minutes, and when we come back, we'll put the cream cheese layer on top if the cream cheese is to room temp in time.
Trust Rogers & Associates Insurance to keep your peace of mind through all the seasons in life. Whether you're cozy at home memory making with your family, on an outdoor adventure with the top down, floating on a boat, or in the middle of harvest, we can customize an insurance plan that's perfect for you. For all the seasons, we've got you covered. Call us or visit us online to learn more today.
At Next Generation, we're working to keep kids local, and you can help. Your gift of any amount provides opportunities for high school and college students to experience local careers with local businesses right here at home.
Opportunities for paid internships that teach students about their local community and prepare them with hands-on job skills now, so they are ready to remain local for the future.
Like me in Plainville.
Like me in Phillipsburg.
Students like me in Waukene.
Welcome back. Everything has cooled down for us, and we are going to start assembling our Strawberry JELL-O Pretzel Salad. And the first thing I need is a brick of cream cheese that I've had sitting out for quite a while, so it better be soft. You know, it doesn't matter what you do. Cream cheese is a mess. Ugh. I don't like you. And then a half a cup of sugar. This is a 1/4 cup measuring, so I'll put in 2. And I'm just going to blend these together really well. Then once I have it blended, I'm going to fold in this Cool Whip that has also been sitting out so that it's nice and soft. Oh, nice. Oh, my little puppy would be loving that. Okay. Let's get this whipped up. I hope it doesn't take very long since it's really soft. Lock it on. Lock it. This demon KitchenAid has not always been that nice to me, so thank you very much. I think I had cream cheese on my fingers. Easy peasy. After I fold, I'm just going to fold it in with my spatula. And then once we get that folded, the Cool Whip folded in, I'm going to pour it over here. I just know it's going to be a mess. And try to spread it all the way over our crust. But really, let's not get too wound up. This is something I would probably eat in one day because I don't think that the pretzel crust is going to get any better after a week in the fridge. This reminds me of a scene, if anybody watched that show on Netflix with the Dan Levy, and he was trying to fold in something, and he goes, "What does that mean?" And his mom kept going, "You simply fold it." So I always think it just means kind of tumbling it. I love that show, though. I don't want to say the name because it sounds like a dirty word. Okay. All right, we might be in luck. If I spread it equitably, I think if I were getting graded, they would say that the cream cheese is not quite exactly right. You know, cream cheese is one of those magic ingredients, kind of like bacon, where there's some things that no matter what you make with them are always good. There's a lump of cream cheese. That's what I'm going to be in trouble for. I'm not entering this in a contest, but if I were, that'd be why I lose. Okay. Oh, it reminds me of back in the day, 4-H. Oh, I wonder how much of this I've gotten on me already. Looky pooky, that looks great. Now, this is a whole pound of strawberries that I cut up. And I'm supposed to put them in here first, but that to me looks like a big mistake because it's too full. So I'm just gonna pour them in here and pour the Jello on top. And then we'll have to set it in the fridge for a couple of hours till it sets up. Well, somebody's gonna get a big pile of strawberry in one spot. Okay, if I were at home and had unlimited time, I would be putting these on one at a time. You know it. But when someone's watching you, you feel like you need to hurry. Okay. This is a full pound of strawberries. They had a great deal this week. Sometimes strawberries are good. Some of them were really red. Try and move some of the red ones around. Oh, everything is dirty. Okay, then I just have to pour this cooled. It's nice and cool, room temp now. And if I see a spot in the corner, no cream cheese. That's gonna be soggy. It'll still be delicious. We should just eat that piece first. Get that out of the way. Yum. Oh, okay, let's put this in the fridge for a couple of hours, and then we can see if it tastes as good as I remember.
The team at Homestead Assisted Living is a proud supporter of the Hayes community. Located just west of the Sternberg Natural History Museum, Homestead is a warm and welcoming community where residents receive compassionate care from licensed professionals. If you're curious about senior living options for yourself or a loved one, make Homestead your first call. Our kind and courteous staff would love to show you around and answer any questions you may have. Call us today to schedule a tour of Homestead or visit us online at homesteadofhayes.com.
Hey Nex-Tech customers, would you like a chance to win free service on your Nex-Tech bill? Well, here's your chance. On the first Sunday of every month, tune in to Nex-Tech Local 1 at 6 p.m. and play along with Nex-Tech Sunday Fun Day Bingo. If you miss an episode, don't worry about it. It'll replay every night at 6 p.m. Use your cards included with your Nex-Tech bill or print your own at nextech.com/bingo. Nex-Tech Sunday Fun Day Bingo is brought to you by these awesome sponsors.
We built this network for you.
We're constantly optimizing our network to provide reliable coverage utilizing cutting-edge technology.
We invest in Kansas because we're Kansans too.
And as exciting next generation technologies become reality, you can trust that we're working to bring it to your neighborhood.
So wherever you go, just know we got you covered.
We're friends.
We're neighbors.
We are Kansas.
Hey, welcome back. The refrigerator was pretty fast on this one, but we did learn something important, and that is that the refrigerator is not level. So this side, all the strawberries are nice and covered, and on this side, they look a little exposed. But I took a side from the deep end so I could get a good taste of Jello in it. Now, if you take a look here, you can see 3 layers. We've got the pretzel crust, and then the cheesy layer, and then the Jello layer with the fruit. I love this, really. I have loved it before. It's good. It's like you get the fun flavor of Jello, but you get a little crunch from the pretzel, and the saltiness just makes the Jello taste all that much better. And you know, cream cheese is gonna make anything a big hit. We all know it. So, this is a fun one to take to a picnic. I hope you have a chance to make it this summer, and I hope you'll join us next time when you are here with Local Flavor.